Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. Y'all check this out. As it next, we're free. We just get to play the game. I can pick. It's not Builder Plus. We're done. We're out. I beat every map with it. It's over. Finally. My God, we're free. How you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. It is Tuesday. I'm gonna check. It is Tuesday. My God, I figured it out. This feels a little loud. Hold on. Welcome back to On the Fly Sound Balancing featuring me. My sound is always incorrect. Here we go. Oh, we don't have rent in our opening hit. It feels so good. It's good to be back. But yeah, Tuesday, which means it's Wednesday for yourself. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. How's my Wednesday? I don't know. I'll tell you tomorrow. How's my Tuesday? Aha, well. And that's a better question. It's fine. I've been recording later in the day for whatever reason. It's like 4 p.m. I was recording like, I don't know, 3 hours ago before, but instead I've just been waking up and what did I do today? So far, nothing much. I just woke up, I watched a little Twitch and had something to eat before starting, and that somehow took me 2 hours. I don't really know how, but here we are. Crazy. Take a barn. Oh, look at these cards. Look at this little mining barn pillage. Look at all these good cards. Wow. I don't think I need any of this though. I'd take barn, I suppose. I gotta like get back into it. There was a formula I was following for how I was winning these, and now I have to remember what that was because that formula went out the window with Builder Plus. But nah, I always feel like I almost actually recorded this episode last night. Thought I went there. I don't know, I had like 30 minutes before the stream, and I was like, I could maybe sneak in a little Ratropolis. Who's gonna stop me? Somebody stop me. Speaking of the stream, did a little something different yesterday. Didn't play Monster Train, I know, crazy, right? Two houses. Oh. I moved you a little closer as well, sorry I didn't tell you. But yeah, I was like, hey, you know what? I want to play something different today, so I played Neon Abyss on stream, just to get a feel for it. I've talked in the past on this series about doing a review style video set where I was like, hey, I want to review this game and give like first impressions, and so I wanted to play Neon Abyss to get a good 5-hour block of footage for it, and also because I'll shake out the I don't even know what it is, but like I'll just get a little more experience under the belt, and then we'll start the YouTube series up, which I'll probably have a YouTube series for that game starting on Saturday. The question is what time am I going to put those videos up, because it's it's weird that there's no time slot that makes sense to me. Ah, that dude's dead. R.I.P. buddy. Take the advisor. Mason's cool. Well, no, I got Ratropolis in the early morning. I got Monster Train in the afternoon, and then I'm probably gonna put it at 8:30. Then if I am able to do that, I'll have a video out every like 3 hours, more or less, except for like 8:30 to 2:30 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. I suppose. Either way, but that'll be kind of cool. And we'll have 4 videos a day for a while because I have a lot of highlights backed up for us, which is nice as well. Have to move these guards back. How good are my clicks? Not bad. Alright today. Moving these guards back is a pretty important part of surviving this. Very nice. Makes our early game a lot more consistent. But yeah, I'll be doing something like that. I'll keep you posted. I don't have to pick land tax. I almost just snap picked it. Crazy. I don't need it. Look at that. I'm gonna grab the extension. It's not a house, but it's close. I think I'll just drop it on Graveyard, and that's fine. But no, that'll be on the way, and maybe I'll do Stone Shard as well. I've thrown around the idea of doing some Stone Shard. This is like a alternating thing. We're going Steel. Been so long. It's been decades, eons since my last Steel Infinite. Will I remember how to do it? Yeah, you don't forget. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. I get to play the Steel Infinite. Oh, baby. I don't have to pay my redraw costs. Wow. It feels... It's like Christmas. Or New Year's? Easter. It's like Easter. Why is it always... It's like Christmas because you get the memory of... Did one of those guys actually die? Wow. Get the memory of being younger and getting gifts, of course, but... I don't know. I feel like birthday is a better choice for a holiday to liken things to. But I guess your birthday isn't a holiday, but that's just kind of semantics at that point. It's still the same idea in principle, in my opinion. Anyway, no, but that was the one reason I wanted to play Neon Abyss. I want to like shake out get myself a little more familiarized with the game so that I can just start putting YouTube videos up. But the other reason is Monster Train is doing very well for me on stream. However, I am aware of one thing, which is these choices aren't great. 4 out of 20, by the way, my brothers. Haha, that's weed. I'm just gonna pick up the territory expansion. But the one thing that I'm also aware of, because, you know, I got my friends who watch and they're like, whoa, look at all these people watching, you're gonna be a partner soon. And I'm like, am I? And the answer to that question is nah, probably not, because I don't want to apply for partner on Twitch when I know that the numbers are going to drop off, right? So I played Neon Abyss as a little like, who of the people who join... I'm just letting these guys die, by the way, because I don't want to micro 6 units. Their deaths do not concern me. Field rat, sure. But basically, it was just now let's see how many of the people who watched from the last game would also watch me play something else, right? And I got a good feel for it. The numbers, average viewer number, much higher than I would have expected. I had a nice average number of like 30 to 40 for a game that isn't the one that everyone started watching me for, which was kind of cool. And also I saw some people who started watching during Hades but don't really care about games like Neon Abyss, or don't really care about games like Monster Train and Slay the Spire. Both pop in and say, hey. It's cool, right? Different games for different people is a cool idea, and I should probably play more different games and not just all in one thing. But on the other hand, I mean, I just like playing Monster Train. You know, it's like there's a part of it that people may see it like, oh, you're playing a lot of Monster Train, you're playing don't burn yourself out and things like that, right? It's like, yeah, I know, and Monster Train is doing well, so I don't have to worry about it, but there's a part of me that's just like, yeah, if I ever get bored of Monster Train, I'll probably just play something else, right? Because at the end of the day, I feel like I'm going to produce better content if I'm playing a game that I enjoy, except for when it's just like pure suffering and people want to watch the suffering. Builder Plus. That was a good time. Enjoyed Builder Plus a lot. I mean, honestly, I did, because it was a nice, like, it was kind of like, it felt good to finally get those, like, get wins with a little more consistency and go, okay, I understand now. I'm not even gonna play guards until wave 10. It's not worth it. Like, they're just gonna die. Why bother? Other than that, though, I wanna try branching out, right? I know that, like, deep down, I know that I enjoy these videos that we're making, these, like, pure gameplay, let's play styled videos. However, I do recognize that this isn't really viral content. And so it doesn't seem like a bad idea for me to try dabbling into some sort of a viral content idea, such as doing a review video. We'll see how it goes, right? It's something that I've wanted to try out at least for a little while, so we'll give it a shot. It's weird because when I get into the groove with YouTube here, and it's like, oh yeah, we're doing all of these things. I got the Saturdays with Cranberry for Monster Train, then we got the Ratropolis and the Monster Train solo episodes every afternoon or every day, and then I got pull highlights from the stream when I have them, right? And that's nice, it's easy, it's safe. But I forget that if I want to, I can just like upload something else. Like if I'm really feeling it, I could just like, you know, I could just stop posting Ratropolis tomorrow and I could upload other things. Now I'm not going to do that, but at the end of the day, it is my channel and I can just do whatever I want. However, I do feel a sort of obligation to bring you the content that you most likely subscribe for. Well, at the same time, as long as it's not like going to hurt me mentally, which it's not, of course. I enjoy Ratropolis, I enjoy Monster Train, and I enjoy Neon Abyss, although I imagine that Neon Abyss is going to be a bit of a shorter series overall, if I even get around to playing it. I would just pick up Relic, right? I need better income. This is better income. Not right now, but it's better income in like 3 waves. I feel like I may as well grab the Warren. I'll grab the Tavern. It has the propensity to be fun. Propensity? Okay, SAT words here. Slow it down, buddy. But no, that's what's going on with the YouTube. Anyway, it's been very successful. I feel like in the what I feel like right now is that I should try to branch out onto one more platform, basically, because everything that I read when I was starting streaming was like you want to do 3 platforms with content creation, and I feel like I should expand into a 3rd platform. I can't upgrade my buildings by playing another one on top. How strange. The 3rd platform I would try to expand into is, of course, Twitter. However, as I've spoken on many times, both on stream and on this exact program, Twitter is hell. I hate it. I do not like Twitter. I mean, I don't know. It's not even that I don't like Twitter, right? We get in and then we go down this line where it's like, well, I don't actually dislike Twitter, so I dislike interacting with people. And as a whole, I just want to take it easy sort of person. I want to do my recordings, and then I want to just not talk to anyone until it's time to stream, and then I want to stream. Longbow? Nah. Druid maybe, but I'm just going to take more houses. If this is the charge boss, I'm probably I mean, we do just have to leave, right? But should I just leave anyway? I should just leave anyway. Look at this run. I have 46 population and I'm able to play it. Oh, wow. It is the charge boss. He does 100 damage, in case you were wondering. And then every attack does 40. Excuse me. The hiccups occasionally. I don't really get hiccups. It's just like one singular hiccup that's just like, hey bitch, remember me? Remember when you ate something a little while ago? But it's not like a burp either. It's real weird and I don't like it. Because it's like I'm sucking air in. I don't enjoy that feeling. Hiccups in general are just the worst. Like whoever invented the, what was it? It's like one of the word. I want to say valve, but I know that's the wrong word, but I can't think of the actual correct word. So whoever invented the valve in your chest that like if you eat too fast it gets real tight. I don't like that guy. I think that was a bad call overall. Like when you get right down to it, I think that was just a real bonehead play, to be honest with you. And I'm not really sure why you would invent something like that. It's just pure inconvenience. But then again, you start to think about all of the things in the human body that are just pure inconvenience, and you go, maybe the human body wasn't designed. Maybe it was just it's like this is getting into like creationism shit, and I didn't mean to go this way with it. But like, who would design this piece of shit? There's so much wrong with it. I don't like it. I'm going to refresh this. 2 poison fogs. Wow. Big breathe. We basically have this run in the bag, by the way, if you're wondering. This run's more or less a win. We got population, we got money. I mean, Steel Infinite good, wow. Our units are just walking out. The AI in this game is so strange. I don't know why sometimes they just walk their asses on out there like that. I don't hate it, it's just weird. We're to gather, we shouldn't need it anymore. And then Forge? Nah, I don't want to go through the mental gymnastics of doing a Forge Infinite. That shit's hard. What else is new? You know, the other thing that's new, although this isn't really new as much as it is just really weird, but I've talked about music on this platform before, of course. I'm bad. And you may remember one of my youth favorites, and by youth I mean I guess it was like 5 years ago at this point. I enjoyed Logic. Under Pressure is an album that I have talked very highly of on this platform. On this platform? What am I saying? But anyway, big fan of that album. Anyway, he signed a deal with. It's so weird. He signed a deal with Twitch. Like he announced his final album. He's retiring from rap to become a Twitch streamer, which I would have never guessed that I would be organizing those words in that sentence at any point in my life. But yeah, I mean, what else can I say? Just yeah. If you haven't heard about that, now you have, and I think the correct response is, wow, that's weird, right? Because like, wow, that's weird, right? Hey, the guards are actually walking out here. Do you see this? Wait, did they fix the AI so that your backline will walk out with your front line now? Because this is a really big change if this is actually fixed. That's huge. Like, that's a sneak change that I really am very happy about. This is a run where I could go Musketeer, by the way. Like, in the universe of runs where I go Musketeer, this is one of them. Like, this is a run that can do it. Play Relic first. Because I have a Steel Infinite, I'm gonna power out the population. We're just looking for our late game transition now. We have our early game settled. I can lose 2 population. Our early game's done. It's settled. We won. Our mid game is looking good. We got a powerhouse. We got plenty of population, plenty of units. So the question is just, what am I doing to kill the big enemies? Excuse me, I was taking a drink. What's our scaling? Reinforce is a scaling plan. Kind of gross, but like, fine. Basically. How I feel about that. So we'll just power out enough breeds, and then when I'm out of breeding, we're just gonna reinforce our exterior walls. They nerfed this card, I think? Was this always 40? Maybe it was only changed for Builder Plus, but I think it was... I guess it was always 40. 40, 60, huh? I'm out of population. Cool. Now, does this heal it as well? It does heal it, so it gains 80 health total, which is super strange, and I have no idea why it does, but reinforcing a wall that is broken gives it 40 max HP, and it heals 80. Because, like, it gains the max HP, and it also, like, you know, I would love to give you a reason why, but I have no idea. I'd love to give you, because, like, I like to give a shot in the dark as to, like, oh, this is probably why this happens. I have no clue. I don't have an idea. I'm gonna duplicate the extension, though. We're just gonna upgrade what? I'm gonna just upgrade the armory and then the outer walls, I suppose. And we took Purificate there, by the way. I didn't even mention it because in this run, Purificate changes nothing. We're very strong. Our units are all doing great work. Are these guards gonna walk out? Oh my god, what a huge change to the AI. Your backline will now walk out with your front line, which means that you're not gonna have these shield rats just going fucking Splinter Cell doing a flanking maneuver because the enemies spawned in front of them while they were out fighting so far away. Oh baby, that's a beautiful change. So it reinforces a scaling plan in the sense that I should probably breed again, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave the population open for the transition because 10-10 is plenty. We're just gonna wait for it. Reinforces a scaling plan in that these guys will eventually kill enemies. However, the problem with it is that the archers will just kill them over the wall. Similar to spitters, so we do have to watch out for that as well. We're gonna look for whatever pickup the game wants to offer me as our win condition. Basically anything. Right, I'll take Musketeer, I'll take Banner Rat, I'll take... I might take Treasure Hunter. I don't know, I'm not super enthused about Treasure Hunter because she dies to the AoE from the enemies, but you know, just I can get rid of Potter at this point. We're having a good one here. I don't actually have to move away for this boss because we have a 900 health wall, which is over 4 times as much as he does. But yeah, we've lived long enough that we just wait for the merchant to show up and offer us a win condition. This is not it. Or not this. This is not it. Armored Knight is not the one. And Guardian is also not the one. Buy the random card? Crossbow? Yeah, crossbow's fine. We stack up like 30 crossbows on either side and that'll win. I guess if I stack up 30 of anything on either side, we'll win though. Interesting. And I mean, I guess I can. So I guess we can scale by just brute forcing it through population numbers, I suppose. And we're gonna lose a lot of shields here, it looks like. I should probably just drop like shield crossbow here and not get cocky, because they're gonna pick away at our guards here. We should just drop these guys and clear out the back line. Because yeah, guards get picked off on this, and the healers will heal. This is gonna be a long one. Might be a better idea for me to... Yeah, we're fine. Might have been a better idea to stack up crossbows in the back here and then just push them forward. Let them walk up and shoot from the safety of behind the wall, however it won't matter. But you can see our guards have been dwindled here to 0. But it's okay because we have enough. Like, we have a Steel Infinite, right? Otherwise, I probably would die here. Great look at why we pick Steel Infinites up, right? It's not just because it's easy, but because in a lot of runs it's necessary. I would have had to have done something very different at this point to survive. I don't really need Will of the People, so I'll just take the bounty, I suppose. Accountant is nice. I don't need territory expansion, so I could upgrade Crossbow. 9 damage is pretty sweet. I don't think I need Accountant, yeah. So our plan here is just going to be to power out like 30 crossbows now, so let's get to it, right? We have the population to power out 30 crossbows. What I should do here, actually, is I should duplicate crossbow so that I can crossbow. It actually is really insane to do this. Like, insanely good, I should say. Because I need to buy a lot of these very quickly. Also, it increases my relic money. And yeah, I mean, pretty much just a free win from here, I believe. We'll see, I guess. I'm not 100% sold on if Crossbow wins it for me. He should, but I'm not 100% on that. Whoops. Meant to play Crossbow there. There we go. It's nice to be out of Builder Plus, right? And into, like, oh yeah, I've played my cards right, and we've scaled up to a crazy degree, right? It's nice to be able to do things like this again. This isn't something you get to do in Builder Plus. Builder Plus is a game of inches, right? And I think that the rest of the game is a game of miles, if that makes sense. Where you win by taking every single minor benefit you can in Builder Plus, whereas in the regular game mode, in this game mode, you win by making a big sweeping decision that pushes a lot of... just like a decision that makes a massive difference, right? Like, oh yeah, we picked up a steel, we picked up relic, we have all the money, picked up a breed, and now I can just power out 60 units ahead of wave 30, right? In the last 10 waves, our late game scaling plan isn't just like slow the enemies to 1,000,000 or have 30 lurkers stacked up from the start of the game that we've been working towards. It's, okay, we're pivoting now into crossbows, and now I'm playing 60 of them in the next 2 waves. And I like this a lot more. I feel like this is a bit more satisfying of a gameplay loop to me. Even though I'm just playing the same 3 cards over and over again, it's like, alright, we made our survival plan work out, and now we're just powering through. I feel rewarded for surviving to this point, and I feel like this is a plan. Like, scaling in these games as a whole, every single card game like this, I guess not like this, but all of the deck builder games have the same big spike in difficulty in the 3rd section. And also they're all broken into 3. Well, the 3 that I'm going to talk about here are broken into 3. There's Slay the Spire, Monster Train, and this one. I don't know about other games because I haven't played like Nowhere Prophet or One Step from Eden or anything like that. But this game is 3 sets of 10 waves where you have a major shift at the end of every 10th wave. And then Monster Train is 3 rings, so it's like there's not really 3 rings, but it's 2 sets of 3 and a set of 2. 8 levels, and you go first set of 3 where the enemies have very low health numbers and it's very very clean, very easy. Then the next set of 3 where it's like mid-level, the enemy's health has roughly doubled from the beginning, and then the enemy health doubles roughly again. It's like 40 health, 105 health, and then 190 health, right? So roughly they double every time. And this game does a similar thing, right? It's like you start out, the enemies have like between around 10 health on average, and then you get into, on average, they have like 30 health, and then on average they have like 150 health, right? What am I laying this groundwork for? Is to illustrate that every one of these games, it's like the Spire Stalemate, right? Act 1, but the difficulty's a little, like the difficulty curve is a little different, but regardless. I'm illustrating this to point out that each of these games has that difficulty curve built in. I would rather take the building. That is worthless. I mean, shit, maybe the shrine will come in handy here. Maybe for once in my life I'll pick shrine and I'll go, oh, wow. I'm gonna make 2 of them. I don't think I can place, I can place 2 of them. But no, it's like there's that scaling thing, and how each game handles your scaling and is an important part of how the game feels, in my opinion. And I think that this game handles scaling pretty well overall. I always feel like every choice I'm making always feels meaningful towards my, how am I going to survive wave 20, right? Even the short-term choices, like, oh, I'm gonna pick up Shield Rat, right? I pick him up on wave 1 and he's still relevant late game because he's good. What a weird looking building. It's got little torches too, I like that. What was I saying? Anyway, scaling. It's the thing that I talk about a lot in these games, but it's really important overall. And sometimes your scaling plan is just put down 50 crossbows, apparently. I don't know why I never do this sort of thing. I guess because it's hard to pump out 50 crossbows, but with the tavern it's not so bad. Like, I never do a plan like this. I always just do like 10 banners or 20 banners. I never just go to 50 crossbows. But it works, right? The scaling question can be answered, I guess, through raw force. I'd like to get 3 more crossbows. Ah, perfect. Really well timed. Alright. And now we have 100 population played out in Crossbow Rat. Excellent work. And we just chill, right? We're done. It's over. Every volley does, what's that? 450 damage? Which is reasonable. It's funny because this doesn't even, like, it doesn't even come close to how much you would do if you just play like 10 banners and 10 guards, right? That's the reason that we don't go this path, because usually just banner rat is way better, right? 10 banners gives a plus 20 to all your units. 10 guards start doing, I mean, I guess it's not quite 10 guards, 10 banners, right? But that's 30 population instead of 50. And you get similar amounts of damage because, or similar amounts of DPS, I guess is how I should put it, right? But you know, they're gonna just volley this guy for 450. Look at that. I was correct. It is in fact 450. Wow. We're gonna, I'm gonna like fire off the waves. We're gonna have a video be under 35 minutes. Wow. Crazy. I gotta start like remembering things that I think about as discussion topics again, because this is just, we got time to fill. We're just chilling. Duckling Rider would have been another option for my pivot. Basically, I'm just gonna use these shrines on the boss because none of these enemies ever touch us. I think that 50 crossbows is even enough on the desert, right? It feels like. It might not be enough on the desert. I've said many times I think Crossbow is significantly better on this map, mostly because he is significantly better on this map. Because the enemies have lower health, but there's more of them, but he gets to like, they all get to reload basically. Take a building. Tax office, hell yeah. Fire it off, I gotta get that 75 extra gold. The idea of starting the wave early to get money is a cool mechanic that just is, why? Like, why would I do that for 75 gold, right? In what universe? Some of them don't even get their shots off. Crazy. Crazy. But yeah, it's nice. It's good to be free from Builder Plus and back into what feels like a sense of normalcy in this game, right? Am I going to always pick Steel Infinites? I mean, if they offer it to me and it's good, yeah, why would I not, right? Because if we get to go back to the young classic of, well, what do we care about here? Do we care about just providing interesting fun runs, or do we care about that big win streak number? And the answer is, as it turns out, both, because the YouTube comment section, you're not just a single person. Everyone watching this is a crazy one, right? But all of you are different people who have different motivations and desires from playing video games. I know, it's crazy. So basically, there's going to be an argument for either side, right? Go for the big win streak or just go for fun, unique runs every time. This is the turtle, by the way. Ooh, will be pretty easy, I imagine. I'm gonna wait on this one because I want to try and get all of our crossbows in one shot here. I don't think they're gonna make it, but like, this doesn't look like it, but that's 50 population of crossbows right there. But you know, I think I prefer to just go for the win streak, so I'll probably just take the win. Like, it's weird because this is the only game where I've ever gone, yeah, I'm just gonna like actively handicap myself on this run and make a decision that's not going to win me the game. Wow. The shrine. I imagine he's gonna roar here soon, yeah. And then as soon as he starts the attack animation, we wait. Oh, he's healing. Never mind. What a nerd. I'm gonna use pause. I'm not gonna use pause. I'm just gonna go over here and click this. I mean, I guess the shrine's pretty cool, right? When you upgrade it and you have two of them like this, which isn't, you know, obviously that's like a, well, just do this, but like, it's not that hard to get two of these. Upgrading them's a different story, but you know. Oh, we only have 10 crossbows here. That's kind of weird, huh? Here I was thinking I had 100. Only 10 though. I don't think you're supposed to play 100 of a unit in this game. But nah, shrine, I guess it's fine, right? It's not super useful, but like against some bosses like that, it can be nice, right? We finished that boss taking a single unit loss, which is pretty good considering. It blocked like 6 attacks or something like that. Cool. Thank you for watching. Oh, I'm free of Builder Plus. It feels so good. A 32-minute episode? Goddamn. That's nice. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.